Good morning, my church family. I've lived a long time. I've seen a lot. I've seen people lift each other up with words so kind, they felt like a hug from the Lord Himself. And I've seen people torn down by whispers that never should have left a mouth. This morning, I want to talk to you about gossip. Yes, that little tongue that can cause big trouble. The Bible has a whole lot to say about it. Let's walk through a few verses together. Let's start in Leviticus 19:16, where the Lord tells us plain as day. You shall not go around as a slanderer among your people. That's not a suggestion, sugar, that's a command. God is saying, don't you go spreading stories that don't belong to you. Because when we gossip, we're stirring a pot that can burn everybody. Now turn with me to Proverbs 16:28. It says, a perverse person stirs up conflict, and a gossip separates close friends. How many friendships, families, and even churches have been broken apart, not by fists, not by fire, but by a little whisper? The devil doesn't always roar, sometimes he just whispers in someone's ear. And they pass it on. Let me tell you, when you carry gossip, you carry poison. And you may not feel it at first, but it spreads. Romans 1:29-30 takes it further. Paul lists gossip right there with greed, envy, murder, and hate. He says, they are gossips, slanderers, God-haters. Now don't miss that. When you gossip, you're not just doing something petty, you're stepping into something wicked. Paul put it right there in the list of sins that break God's heart. James 1:26 warns us. If anyone thinks he is religious and does not bridle his tongue, this person's religion is worthless. You can wear the biggest hat on Sunday, know every hymn by heart, tithe every week, but if your tongue is loose, your witness is weak. And in James 4:11, it says, do not slander one another, brothers and sisters. When you talk about folks behind their back, you're talking against the family of God. That's your sister, your brother, your neighbor. And God hears it all, even the things you whisper. Now, I know sometimes we say, well, I'm just telling the truth. But baby, truth without love is a weapon. And if your words aren't healing, then they're hurting. So what should we do instead? Let's go back to Proverbs 11:13. A gossip betrays a confidence, but a trustworthy person keeps a secret. Be that trustworthy person. Be the one who covers, who protects, who prays, not the one who spreads. Before I sit down, let me leave you with this. If someone tries to drop off gossip in your ear, tell them, I'm not a trash can. Don't dump that here. Let's be people who use our tongues to praise, to pray, and to build up. Because when we speak with love, heaven listens, and hell trembles. So I ask you, are you a true Christian or are you walking around with stolen identity? God bless you, and practice true Christianity. Amen.